thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Dipuo. I am doing this solemnly to give you messages, give you guidance regarding your love life, especially if this is about your twin and your soulmate, which is what these readings are about. They're really based on true connections, connections that are meant to be, have been chosen by God, right? Most of the time we have to experience other connections that aren't really that important in our lives. The in-betweens, right? There's people that you don't miss, you don't regret leaving, you don't look back and think, why did I let them go? In fact, you look back and you're like, okay, good riddance. Or you look back and you're like, okay, you were an experience. You had to be part of my journey. But I do understand that we were not meant to go the distance, you know? So, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Why do I keep shifting the thingy though? Okay, I think that's good. Is that good? All right. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Dipuo. For those of you that are new, hello. I hope you're going to press that subscribe button, join the family. Would love to have you. All right, all returners, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys' loyalty. Let's get into a reading. What do I start with? Which deck do I start with? Let me put on my ring. My fave. My handmade ring. You guys. Okay. Let's look at this first. I have my old Twin Flame Soulmate Journey deck, right? I had even almost forgotten about these until I had to do a personal reading for a client recently, and you know, I was compelled to pull from that deck. I was like, why didn't I use this for the soulmates and the twin flames, you know, that I have been doing recently? But it's fine. We're here. We remembered. Let's find out. Messages for the twins, for the soulmates, okay? Ooh, that came out flying. Wisdom, okay. Wisdom, a lot of, but I'm also hearing the life of a wisdom, right? There are such things as wisdoms, and those names have different titles. You can call them a wisdom, you can call them a seer, right? Because okay, you can call them a light worker, an earth angel. Why do these people have these titles? Like, a light worker is somebody who sees into the light, therefore they can direct you to it, right? A seer is someone who actually sees into the future, and this person can direct you. An earth angel is someone whose energy connects so well with the earth that they can actually understand the energies in the earth and therefore guide you on this earth, right? So wisdom is just one of those titles. I'm hearing somebody has been given the life of a wisdom. Someone is born into this lifetime as a wisdom, right? But I'm hearing this is for both of you. That's the thing. You and your twin, you're both meant to be wisdoms. And that's the thing, you know, somebody always, I feel like one of you in this relationship feels like they're not really as wise, or they don't really have wisdom. That's because they're trying to find their wisdom like in a similar way as yours, right? They're trying to identify their wisdom with yours, but what they don't understand is that you guys are opposites, right? That attract. So whatever it is that is their wisdom isn't really like yours as a partner, but it is something that's going to complement. So someone can be very wise with their heads, someone can be an idealistic, someone can think of an idea. Like, this is how adverts are made, right? They want people who can think out of the box, someone who can just come up with something no one has, you know, thought of before, you know, to sell something, right? Now, your partner or you could be somebody that is not given in that direction. Like, it doesn't have to be intellectual smart. It can be in other things as well. You can be someone who's just so emotionally smart that you actually even know how to drive other people's emotions without them even realizing it. People can just interact a different way with you because of how emotional balanced you are, or how you have this emotional intelligence going on, how you're very good with, you know, interacting with people, knowing when to block things before they escalate, or knowing when to respond to people who are not responding from a good place but rather from an angry place or whatnot. You can pick these energies up. You can tell when someone is over exuding unnecessary emotions towards you, right? And you know how to block those things, and you know how to play it well to, at the end of the day, protect yourself and them from, it's not even, you're protecting yourself and them from angering you because they don't want to see your wrath, right? So that's just how much emotional intelligence you have. You don't want to break this person, right? I'm not referring to your partner, I'm referring to you with people in general. This is who you are, right? Oh, this is who they are. So your intellects will not be the same. You won't be, I feel like I've over explained this, but I'm trying to show you guys that whatever you and your twin feel like, maybe you're not a good match, okay, you guys could be still together or separated, but in this togetherness, I'm reading for people that are actually going through a rough period with their twin, right? You guys are still, or you're starting to feel like you don't identify with your twin anymore. You feel like you guys don't have anything in common anymore, or you're starting to doubt if really this is an anointed connection between the two of you, right? God is saying that is because you guys are not given the same way, but you run on the same path. So someone is let me not dwell too much. Let's pull another card. Twin flame soulmates, balance. What did I see? I've just said now that you guys are like opposites that attract, but it doesn't mean that you're not equal. You get it? The balance card. That is Libra house. Honey, that is also the house of relationships, the house where, that is just to say this relationship is anointed. That's where you land a very good relationship. That's where you land a marriage. And we clarify the word marriage by being honest and fair about it, because marriage means combining two people, two things, marrying two things together, right? It doesn't mean all the other things that officials and administrators and whatnot. I don't want to use that G word, but it doesn't mean those things. I know people that have been spiritually married for years, and they didn't even have to get some people to prove it. Their actions, their life together, the things that they do for themselves and for others has proven enough to point that this is a marriage. Okay, I'm done. Third card. So you guys are about to land like a lifetime relationship, like a true marriage, one that God has seen. And once God sees this, no, you don't need any man or anyone else to say, okay, I'll sign you guys off or what. No, you don't need that. You don't. You guys can do it if you want, and you can take your time with it, right? Okay, I'm getting 3 cards over here. I'm gonna use four rather. All right. We have prayer, we have insecurity, we have abundance, and we have miracle. Listen, insecurity is the reason why for some of you that you are in separation with this person. Insecurities is playing in between the both of you. And listen, I feel like this is more so a divine feminine. It's not coming from a divine masculine's point. There's a divine masculine over here that is not aware that his feminine doesn't feel like she deserves him, right? I'm trying to think about this. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I'll say these words because I feel like if it was a message that has to come through, it would come out like this, right? Like I'm proud of how you have been opening up. I'm proud of how you've come. I know it took a lot out of you, divine masculine, to express that much or show that much concern. Please be a little bit patient with me, because I want to give you the best version of myself. Yeah. So these insecurities are coming from a divine feminine. Let me put them like this. These insecurities are coming from a divine feminine, not a divine masculine. But maybe this divine masculine is not aware. And so there's a divine feminine over here that is trying to reach, I don't know what sort of level. Maybe she's not satisfied with who she has become recently or who she is identified at where she's at, right? She feels like it's not enough. She can do better or something like that. But in the process, you've become collateral damage, or rather, let's say your love life with this person has become collateral damage, because now she feels like she needs to work on herself, or she has been working on herself, and she pushed everyone away, including you, There's also abundance and miracle. Where money is, people always want to be the best version of themselves, trust me. And once somebody has seen real true abundance, they want to work on themselves to receive it well, They want to meet it halfway. You don't want to go the distance. You don't know how far your miracle is, but you can pull it closer, because if it's really your miracle, then it should be the opposite. Like when it comes to magnets, it should be the positive charge, and maybe you're the negative charge, and you got to call it closer so that it meets you halfway instead of you going all the way. Vibration, that's called manifestations, right? So someone is working on manifestations and they're actually seeing those things improve, those things coming together how they would like them to, right? And so this person knows that there is some sort of miracle, but it's involving the love. Your love life with this person is some sort of miracle. I'm not talking about the abundance that comes with it, right? Let alone the abundance that I see here. The love itself, your love with this person is something beautiful, something special. There's something about this love, man. Ooh. Okay, let me read into the twins deck. All right, how long is this? Let's see. I hope I don't make it way too long. 11 minutes, not bad. Okay, what's happening? Okay, we have, it's a date, and with that word on top, it's a date. I'm hearing somebody saying, I can give you a date. Like this could literally mean we could go out on a date and talk about things, talk about our relationship and how to take it to the next level, and or we can talk about our separation and how do we, stop doing that? How do we stop separating? The words are not coming out as they should, but yeah, it could be someone saying that, right? Let's go on a date. That's, hey, Mercury retrograde. Thank you for that. It could be somebody saying, let's go out on a date, or someone could say, I can give you a date of how soon I can be available for you, right? Let me read here. It says, all I can ask is one chance to prove my love for you. Oh, honeys. I want to get to know you and let you know me as well. I promise to make it worth your while. You are my dream girl or dream boy. So somebody could be dreaming a lot about you. Their dreams about you are getting out of hand. Okay. But people don't usually dream so much about a person unless there isn't. Yeah, I got a question the other day, Someone very dear to me asked me a question about this issue. That what happens when you dream a lot about a person and maybe this person doesn't even know you or you'd never really talk with them, it becomes even more weird because if this is someone you know and you talk with, you're likely going to tell them that you dream about them, even though maybe you're not going to tell them the details or whatnot, but you're likely to hint it, mention it, or actually get to the root end of it because you have an interaction or connection with this person. So there'll be signs and symbols that will indicate why you're having such dreams about them, right? But it becomes crazy when this is somebody from a distant. Now, here's two things that could be playing out. One, you are you're intentionally calling out this person because in your subconscious, of course, you want this person, right? And the other thing is this person is actually in sync with you. They're in tune with you. And that's the vibes that I'm getting over here, right? This person is calling you in and you're calling them in as well. This is why they have overtaken. Listen, something can last for days, weeks, or months. That's when you know, okay, that was a fling, that was a clash. Did I say a clash? Wow, I did. It could be a clutch back or a clutch on a car. I don't know who that resonates with, but this maybe was just a crush or whatever that was. It's done. You get over this person, you move on, but there's certain people that you can't get over for a very long time. That's when you know that no, this is imsync, some aim right, unless you're some psycho that is obsessing over some celebrity that clearly doesn't even know you or want you. Okay, that you need to be told the truth, right? But if this is someone you know, someone you interact with, someone who's also giving you weird vibes and such, it's most of the time 99% likely that you guys are in sync. What they're going through, you're also going through it. So I'm hearing here somebody saying, I'll give you a date of when can I avail myself for you. This is in the case of a divine feminine that is preoccupied and they feel like they want to fix their life and whatnot before they can give this masculine a chance, because they don't want to. This is a divine feminine that doesn't want to be saved. She doesn't want to be rescued. She's like, no, I'm not looking for a hero. I want you to love me for me. I don't want you to give me sympathy and call it love. So this is one of those vibes, man. This is a wisdom. This is somebody whose life has been appointed to that of a wisdom. And I feel like this divine masculine also is, you don't awaken at the same time. I feel like this divine masculine awakened only at a later stage in life, right? Or they could be vice versa, right? He actually woke before this feminine, but somewhere, somehow, it seems that one of you has already been in this path and they seem to be so much invested in it that it may look like they don't have time for you or they don't see your means, they don't see you trying, whether this is at a distance or while you're together, right? Separated or together. This person is trying to show you that they're becoming a different version of themselves, and they feel like you are not being fair. You are not, at least, I don't know, maybe they wanted a round of applause or something, but someone feels like you should have at least given them a good interaction. And I feel like you really want to, divine feminine. It's not that you don't want to, it's just you are so occupied. And if only they knew that you are most of the time occupied about your version with them. You get it? And so you don't want them to come and only then does that version of you come out. No, you want to navigate towards that vision and meet them halfway. You get it? Honeys, know how to stand your grounds in relationships and such, because people then will deal with you in a very harsh manner sometimes, right? The next card is looking for love, new love. Oh, this is beautiful. Someone is single and searching. Ooh, feeling good, ready to love again. Maintain your standards. See, don't drop them. What is this? When you get too comfortable in love, right? And then the last message says, many will present themselves, but only one will steal your heart. Some of you right now, you feel like, you got a lot of people coming after you. I don't know, there's something about your energy. It's always energy with you, divine feminines or divine masculines. It's always energy, right? You're not even trying too hard or doing anything crazy or whatnot. No, you're just being you know? And people just feel so attracted, so connected. They just want to navigate towards you. And this is also some of the things that may be creating these insecurities that are going on over here, all right? So, but I feel like someone is searching for love and one or many people could know about it, right? And everybody just representing themselves, throwing themselves at this person. Not everybody, not literally everybody. Some people, some are not. This could be happening to both of you, whatever the thing is over here. But someone is looking for new love, right? Let's get to tarot. Just quickly clarify some few things before I close off. Um, Jeez, man, I feel like you and your twin are in some great vibes. Whoever is looking for new love, this is the type of connection where you guys are separated. Could be an ex, right? Could be someone you have some unfinished business with. This could be, someone that had to move away, like the likes. That's what unfinished business is about, right? But this is somebody who's coming to present new love, even if they're not new to your life. But this could also literally mean meeting somebody completely new, somebody that you've manifested, you've asked the universe for. Me, when I always say, you don't only get one soulmate and you want twin flame, I sound crazy to some people, and I know because I listen to what other people say about twin flames and soulmates. And even though, we don't agree on everything else, I still listen and learn from them, right? I just beg to Diva when it comes to the idea of, no, you only have one soulmate and one twin flame. No, you have one twin flame and then you have many soulmates, right? And here's the thing, once your twin has been like the crown of your twin, whether this is a male or female, once they have been, is it decrowned? Yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure. But when somebody's crown is taken away from them, right? Then what does that mean? It means you are running alone on this earth without a partner that wears the same crown as yours. So what is the universe or God or your angels, what are they inclined to do? Follow the procedure, which is what? Bring balance. Activate another new person, another one. So when it comes to your twin, the connection has to be completely dead. And not just the connection, but this individual has to be down to a point where they're not willing to try, not even for you or anything else. They don't believe in love anymore. They've grown cold or anything like that. That's when they become decrowned, because they're no longer even a divine masculine. How do they even become somebody's twin flame, right? But if this is someone who, if these are people that you've encountered and the connection wasn't completely dead, these are soulmates, and those can keep coming into your life, and those can also go the distance with you, right? Okay, let's get into some tarot. We got Six of Pentacles, all right? There's something about money being a game changer or money being an interruption in this situation, all right? Someone else feels like, wait, let me get more cards. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles. This is becoming clear. Someone says, don't do too much. There's a divine masculine that says, don't do too much. Okay, leave some room for me. So there's a divine feminine here that wants to do everything for herself. As I was saying, she doesn't want to be saved, but this man kind of likes saving, or he kind of likes, he wants to be in charge. And he says, you're not giving me the chance. You're not letting me lead. And she's a Queen of Pentacles. Being a Queen of Pentacles doesn't necessarily mean you're rich. It just means you know how to call money to you. An example I was making to a friend today, right? Being a Queen of Pentacles, it means you are in a Taurus energy. Taurus is wealth. It's also generational wealth, right? And so it means you have the ability to call it in. When, which date, no one can really give it a date. But once you have the ability, honey, then you can make it happen. Can't give you time and period, but it will come. I said you got to meet it halfway. Learn how to manifest, right? We have the Judgment card. Someone has been making a lot of judgments between this. Listen, there is something about money being a game changer over here. Somebody feels like they don't want to come closer. They don't want to be judged. Some of you, there's something about maybe your finances are improving, but more so, I did say you are attracting a lot of people. Could be about maybe some of you are in the gym a lot recently. You're showing off your body or whatnot. I don't know, y'all. The kind of stuff that you guys are into, right? There's just something about changes about you with your earth energy as well, and this is causing a lot of attraction. With the Six of Pentacles, you could be pouring out as an earth angel. You could be pouring out into a lot of people, giving them guidance, giving them all those things that they need, right? And this is just causing this vibration where people just, it's your season, let me put it like that. And this person feels like they don't want to come when it's your season. You see, they don't want to feel like they only coming because you are in your season. In fact, that's why they wanted to save you. But somebody says, you're not allowing me to save you. And I don't think I'll ever get a chance to save you. Divine Feminine, how do we fix this? Do you even want to fix it? Do you want him? Okay, can't you play like he's saving you at least? Give him that. No. He needs that, okay? He needs that. He needs an ego boost. And I feel like that's what some of you divine feminines will always do for your man. You'll always do this for him. You'll always give him an ego boost. And he doesn't even have to know about it. You'll always give him the respect he wants. But he has to earn it. And if he has earned it, indeed, like the way I was saying, if a divine feminine was talking to a divine masculine, this is what they would say. I said something like, she said, I respect how far you've come. I'm proud of you. I see how you're making changes to be, the leader in this connection. And I see you. It's not that I don't see you. It's just I'm so preoccupied, right? But definitely this is someone who wants to make her man proud and who is proud of her and proud of him rather. And if he really has earned all of that and has been the loyal man that he says he is or he will be, then she is definitely going to give him the respect. I always say a divine feminine will always submit to a divine masculine. Submission is always something that people fear, but we gotta understand submission. Why would you fear submitting to someone who's just as submissive but don't really know it? That's what I was saying here. Give him his flowers. I don't know, is there such a thing? Do we give men flowers? That's not what I meant. That was a metaphor. Okay, what else? Page ones. Okay. Someone says you've taken them through a very beautiful spiritual journey and you're not aware. Someone sometimes calls you teacher and you're not aware. Someone sometimes calls you my light, my guide. Someone calls you my gobela. Some of you, this is going to be very specific. It's not going to be for everybody, but a few people may connect with this. This person calls you their gobela, and maybe this is something they always say in their head. They never really tell anybody. Or this could be your lover, and they usually call you that, my gobela, right? It's your twin. It's your soulmate. Agar. Yeah, hiding it. So for some of you, this is hidden, but also someone has hidden the fact that they're learning from you. That's why I say someone could call you teacher, but they do it from a distance, especially if you're on some sort of platform or you're somebody who always applies teachings and spirituality and whatever you teach about. Doesn't always have to be about spirituality, right? You could teach about other things as well, but this person is learning from you and they're doing it and say great and they love it. They actually love the fact that they're learning from you without you even knowing. This is how they want, you see the wisdom card. This is how they want to meet you halfway. But I just hope in them, like whatever they're learning from you shouldn't sway them away from who they really are and where their wisdom lies. Because once they try to do what you do, it may take them a while to come forward or even meet you halfway if they've already come forward. And they'll therefore always remain in an energy where they feel dissatisfied because they feel like, I'm not doing as great as he or I'm not doing as great as she, unless they use your wisdom to listen to the one inside of them, the one that is connecting with yours, right? Once they listen to their own, they'll see where their power lies. And honeys, once you both reach those pentacles, once you both reach that REM status, and then you move to your Aries status, jeez, I don't want to talk about it. Then you go to Taurus, jeez, honey. One last card, please. This one flipped. Page of Swords, an opportunity that awaits, an opportunity to present love, an opportunity to tell somebody how they feel. Someone is waiting for a chance, an opportunity to make things right or take things to the next level. Yeah, I'm hearing someone say, I want to make an honest woman out of you. I've just explained now how I feel about marriages, and they're beautiful things, but they shouldn't be forced, right? And it's beautiful here because somebody is not forced. They actually want to do it. You don't even have to ask them. You know how many women had to ask their people to marry them? Let's not get into that. The reading will never end. But I'm just being honest, and I'm not saying that people that ask their people to marry them unhappy. No, that's not always the case. Some men have throat chakra problems and whatnot, and they're quite slow. Their Mars energy is placed in very slow houses of the zodiac, and therefore they move slow and do things slow. And so, if they find a feisty woman who truly loves them but is just quite feisty, they'll get married sooner than this man would. So, all I'm saying is, this man over here doesn't seem forced, right? Page of Swords, this is also a very smart person, and they are, I could say, when you're starting to discover something or some information, and you follow a trail and everything's just exciting you. You feel like your mind is blown about by this information or this book or whatever it is. Could even be a series, right? You watch this series and you're like, oh my god, everything about this series is everything I've been thinking about, but it brings me all the answers and make everything clear, right? This person is in that energy when it comes to you, your connection, right? As I said, you could be separated with this person. They could be at a distance, or this is someone you're with, but you're going through a quite shaky period and not knowing where you still stand with each other, right? So this person is definitely having like a lot, like they're getting a lot of wisdom about this connection and how to go about it, right? And so they're not being forced. Listen, this is also, I feel like you are the one, you're this magnet, you are attracting this person, and they're coming. And you're not attracting them because you want to abuse them. You're attracting them because you want to love them. You truly want to give them love. And this is what they're also bringing to you. A cup. True love. Honeys. Six of Swords, long distance traveling. Someone could be relocating. Someone could be taking a long trip to go somewhere and, come back after a while. This could also be, someone having to take a long journey that requires them to actually, spend a lot and the likes. But I feel like it's going to be worthy, right? Ooh, someone wants to build a home with you, or someone sees you as their home, but also someone sees you as a very spiritually balanced person, and they want you to help them in this regard. But I feel like the both of you, as a couple, actually bring this Four of Wands energy, right? You're both going to be, oh, this could be two spiritual practitioners, right? You might be those people, this could be who you are, all right? But this literally means that spiritually, both of you, everything is approved, honey, approved and satisfied. I wanted to say certified, right? But like a loyal South African, I said satisfied. But yeah, this is a certified connection.